Hello, good day. Yeah, today we'll be looking at JavaScript, looking at the math library. And we'll look at three methods of functions in the math library. And these are the class, the math.ceil, math.round, and math.floor. These three functions are very similar, but it is good if we understand how they function. The math.ceil functions in a different way, same as the math.round and math.floor. What confuses people a lot is the math.round. The math.round works like the math.ceil, and at times it works like the math.floor. So let's see our code and understand what we are trying to do. Actually, this is based on an article on Medium. You can check the article. Just look for the name you see in the video on your screen. This is very expert. Look for this name on Medium, and you see some of my articles that I've written so far on Medium. So let's get started. First and foremost, I'll wipe away these inputs, these codes I have here. I wipe it off or I comment them out totally. So we have these inputs and we have input as 9.9. So if we want to flow it, I'll say var a equals to math. Take note, please, the math is in capital letter, dot floor. Now, what dot floor does is actually it takes a floating point number and reduces the floating point number to the integer number, that is, it truncates the floating point number. So what I have here is this, and if I want to print it out, I can say console console dot log console.log. Then what do I do? I put what I want to print in a string, but this time when I'm not using a string, I want to call it out. I say this is an example of math of the floor function in math library. It gives what? What does it give? It gives a. So when I run this, I'll have in the terminal. This is an example of a math function. It gives 9. So when you flow 9.9, it gives you 9, which it's supposed to give you maybe 10. So that is not okay. If you do 9.1, you also have what? You also have 1. You should do 9.999999999 continuously. What will you have? You also have what? 9. So irrespective, okay, it gives us 10. Wow. So irrespective of the, okay, it gives us 9, irrespective of the magnitude of 9 of the integer or of the floating point, it truncates it and gives us the lowest positive integer. That is what dot floor does. Now let's look at dot. Let's look at math.ceil. I always tell people that ceil is the opposite of floor. Ceil is the opposite of floor. So we have this way. This example of the ceil function in the math library. So what will this give us? This will give us 10 because it is sealing it, like take it to the next positive number. So if you have 9.01, what will it give you? Also gives you 10. So if you have any number, it takes it to the next positive number. That's what you have in math.c. It seals it up, while dot floor brings it down. Now let's look at math.round. Now we have this way, and it is math.round, math.round. Good. So this is an example of the round function in the math library. So what will this give us? Math.round give us 9. This math.round follows the principle of which we were taught about rounding up a number. If the fractional part or if the floating point part is 5 and above 5, we round up by increasing the integer by 1. But if it is less than 5, what happens? We take out the fractional part and leaves only the integer. So when you have 9.5, it will give you what? It will give you 10. But remember, 9.4 will give you what? 9.4 will give you 9. Okay, let's see this 9.9, 9.45. What will it give you? 9.45 also gives you 9 because the beginning of the fraction part is not up to 5, so it truncates. So this round function actually works either as a seal or as a floor. If the magnitude of the fractional part is not up to 5, it floors. But if the magnitude of the fractional part is zero point 0.5 or above, then what does it do? It simply sees it. So from the code I've written below before, let me uncomment this so that we can see it again. So just remove this. Then what I have here is okay. This is the input. Okay, I'll comment this. Good. Let me see what this will give us. It has this. This is from math.floor. Math.floor gives us what? It gives us 9. So when 9, remember when 9.9 is floored, it gives us 9. When 9.9 is rounded up, it gives us 10. And when 9.9 is sealed, it gives us also what? It gives us 10. Now if we have 9.4, 9.4, you give when it is rounded up, it will give us 9. When it is floored, it will give us 9. And when it is sealed, it will give us 10. So you as a programmer, you know what best you want to do. So you should not be confused again with this little JavaScript trick with this little JavaScript trick. Don't be confused again. So simply put, you can, if you want just the whole number of a division, that have taken place, and you don't wish to perform anything further, you can simply do something like this. Like I can say uh, var a equals to math.floor. Math.floor. What is it flowing? It's flowing 7 divided by 3. 7 divided by 2. I want the integer and not the fractional part. So it will give me what? It will give me, sorry, I have not printed it out. Uh, console, console.log. I have it here as what? The fraction, the integer part, the integer part of the division is a good of division. Sorry, what is division? Is A. So when I have it this way, I run this, I'll have what? I'll have 3. So that's it. But if in a situation that I just want the integral part, but if I want the what's it called? If I want the fraction part, the remainder, all I have to do is to use what? A modulus. A modulus. I take out this, then it will give me the remainder, which is 1. That is it. So thank you very much for watching this tutorial. Please, we'll be back soon with another tutorial just to make you understand what you do in programming, bringing a difference between what things that look similar. Please, if you have not subscribed to this channel and you find this interesting, you can do well by subscribing. Take a time to visit us on media and on Medium and other social platforms. Thank you very much. Remember to share the video as you might help someone that need to understand what you just understood. Thank you and stay safe.